Use the volume out on this thing. Oh, it's fine. Pretty sure I heard in-game music there, but anyway, well, hi. Hello. Welcome back to Joyless Gaming and Fallout 4 and survival and stuff and shit. And things. Earlier than usual, but I'm awake. I thought, why not? And that's right, I had a quest. Yes, to go and do this. Ooh. Oh, okay. I should probably stash that stuff. Yeah, that's my shotgun. I can scrap that, but that's armor I don't have. So that I'm going to sell that. Bleh. We've got more shotgun shells than 45 rounds now. Interesting. This is much earlier. Well, this is not much earlier in the day than I used to do it. I did actually spend time streaming in the afternoon, but I haven't done that for a while because of reasons. And nobody ever watches this anyway, so I just figured I'd do it now, because why not?
I can't believe I'm posted outside the wall. Who the heck did I piss off?
You pissed me off, that's what you did.
Keep moving, Scabbard.
Yeah, for saying shit like that, that's where you pissed me off. Alright. As usual, I don't have any plans, but considering that I've got this quest lined up to complete... You're all still dead, right? I don't think these guys ever have like a permadeath thing going on. But that's still unlocked for some reason. Alright. Where am I going? The brewery. Oh, right, the train tracks end at the crater. Which is why I often end up taking the freeway. Or going along the freeway, anyway. What's so rad about it? Wrong buttons.
This safe house is for military personnel only. Citizens, including non-military family members, will be turned away for matters of national safety. This message will repeat.
Will the message repeat?
This is an emergency message to all Commonwealth Army soldiers. Emergency protocols 17 Echo Charlie Niner are in effect. If you are in distress, please proceed to the South Boston Military Checkpoint for aid. Coordinates are available in your emergency handbook.
probably already
This
listened
checkpoint
to
has
this.
been designated as a safe house in case of enemy invasion, and is currently stocked with additional food, water, and ammunition. This safe house is for military personnel only. Citizens, including non-military family members, will be turned away for matters of national safety.
Right, that's...
This message.
I've probably... What, was it referring to that? Maybe it was. I don't know. Wasn't paying enough attention. Right, he threw something at me. That's not fair. I'm going to need a stim pack and water. There we go. It eventually worked out, despite the number of times that I end up missing. Something like an assault rifle with all that stuff on it will have some good scrap. Where was that other mutant hound? Is it near the cars? Or not? Ah, there we go. Oh, that's the police station. Okay. No, bus station. Not a police station. Raiders. Yay. Why weren't they being attacked by the bloody super mutants? Could have done me a favor. Ooh, gunners. And only the one fusion core. Which I probably don't want to go picking up, but I will anyway. Funny thing is that lift will still work. Wait a minute, wait, what? What? How, where, what? Okay, food. Yeah, nice and fill it. What? That's impenetrable. It looks like a chain link fence. Is that the sound of a vertibird? So am I just north of, yeah, University Point? Where else am I close to? The castle, I think. Too many raiders, damn it. No, I also got a perk. Went up a level. But there's nothing for damage or crafting. I can't take that yet either. Need another level. Immune to chems. I should probably take more chemist ranks so that I can have them last longer. There's no fear in taking them now. Extra duration. This is...
No need to hide. It'll all be over soon.
Okay, why is there no texture there to show me that I can't get through there? I mean, that seems like the kind of thing where there should be an actual visible wall. This is a very substantial raider compound. This is annoying. I basically have to go through it. Nothing. They make a truck you can actually open. and they put nothing in it. Is this more Raider stuff? Or is it mutant stuff? I'm close to where I'm supposed to be killing super mutants. Do they really have streets this narrow? Yeah, now that's the thing that I went into for a different quest. And I think that is the castle out there. Alright, that's the brewery, and there's a thing nearby. Then that's how you actually access the brewery, because you can't access the brewery from the outside because it's locked or something, right? Is that right? I'm just following where the thing is telling me to go. But I do remember that there's like a... I guess you could call it like an outlet. Yeah, that's it. The Gwinnett restaurant. Muties. Where are you, muties? That's a fence, not a... Okay. Not a gate. Ooh, legendary glowing mutant hound. Alright, well, go. Definitely have to kill a legendary enemy first. I do like that if you've got enough power in your weapon and you've got all of the sneak attack bonuses, I can actually instant kill a legendary enemy with a headshot. Ramen meat, cool. It's Raider compounds, mutant compounds. Yeah, this is how they want me to get in, so I assume you can't just walk into the brewery. Well, can you, but it's actually blocked off because of stuff. I mean, actually, this is the only way to access it properly.
What's that? Someone there? No bite today.
I'd rather sneak attack, but if I must, I will pop some psycho and run around shotgunning things. What are they shooting at? But while I remember, I want to look at Psycho Jet. 37 seconds. Mirelurks. Okay. Yeah, fight the Mirelurks.
You're here! Oh, wanted to fight. You killed my brother.
Yep. I also killed your dog.
We'll find you soon, human.
I shot him in the head, for fuck's sake. Crosshair is where the bullet is not going to go. Also, another thing, while I remember, unequip those. I don't want to be accidentally throwing them. Did I do that? That's the guy who walked out. Super sledging. If I were interested in melee, I would definitely take a super sledge. So that's just a back door to the restaurant. Water again, getting so thirsty, eh? Ooh, radstag meat, cool. Not that there's radstag around this area, but still. Alright, so... so that's where they're shooting at my lurks. But now on a lift. I could probably unlock the other one as well. No plus. 2 on most. Well, it can't be must then. Last? No, I clicked on that one, you piece of shit. Right. Not practical in the slightest.
Got it.
No. It's probably the lift is the way to around that. Definitely take some Rad-X. Chemistry station. Oh, no. I am so sick of this bullshit where I'm aiming at the fucking thing and it says no. Oh, so that they didn't even want the ones in the brewery. They wanted. I mean, this thing's probably going to count as cleared now, isn't it? No, the restaurant's not cleared. But the brewery is cleared. So, wait a minute. What? What? You know how I can take drugs and not be addicted to them? I still can't do that with booze because that's a different perk. It's actually kind of worth selling. Sort of, almost, a little, maybe, kind of. Gwinnett Brew, there we are, that'll do. This would be why the restaurant's not cleared. Oh no, right, okay, yes. So the elevator would take you to the kitchen and go through the hole in the wall, but this is how you get into the brewery. So that just exits to the... Oh, okay, that does go to the brewery. And that doesn't, okay. But somehow that was the thing they wanted me to kill in the brewery, despite the fact that it wasn't even in the brewery. And why is this restaurant not marked as cleared? Is there something in the kitchen? Oops. Alright. Up! Yeah, we didn't go up, we went down. Ah. Super mutant armor. Sugar bombs. But super mutant armor, in case you ever want to have... What's his face? Stuff, you know, guy. What? Strong, that's his name. The mutant. What was I doing? Drinking booze. To carry stuff. And not shooting, because if I shoot, I'm going to set fire to myself. Carrying too much again. Bloody hell. Oh, okay. Didn't Didn't realize you could actually get around here.
Got it.
Well. That's depressing. Oh, you could get around because you could get through there. I didn't even notice. Well, I'm gonna need some, well, something stronger. Yeah, let's take whiskey. Bigger strength boost. Yeah, I don't quite understand why this location hasn't been marked as clear. I can't pick that lock. The brewery is cleared, but the restaurant isn't. I haven't actually been in the brewery, I've been in the restaurant. Oh, it just goes there. Alright. Well, in that case, back to the place with the people that wanted me to do this thing. I guess I could swim there. Next to the water, and then next to the water. Could avoid a fight along the way. Does that mean there's nothing in the brewery? Like no enemies of any kind? If it could be marked as cleared by killing something that was in the fucking restaurant instead of the... Interesting that this lot should be so neighborly. I probably shouldn't go in there. What was I just saying? Now I'm way down again, because that's what I do. It's just what I do. Oh well, at least I know I've got no chance of becoming addicted to the... where are they? Buff tats, that's what I take, isn't it? Get thirsty, but there's no chance of... The booze just wore off. Well, one of the boosters just wore off. Oh, you can sprint while in the water and swim faster. Why do I always forget that? I just associate sprinting with being on land. Now, this lot should have some crafting benches, so it might be able to scrap some of those guns. I'm going to need to, because they're going to want me to defend the place better now. Wait, what? 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 Where the fuck are you? Are you glitching into the scenery? Seriously, what the fuck? Oh, you did. You glitched into the scenery and then you popped out again. Wait a minute, what? Do they all stack up? Oh yeah, you would, wouldn't it? Different boozes don't stack up, but booze and drugs will stack up. Just... Come on. Gotta catch up. Come on. Right, intercept.
Well, you're still alive. That either means you haven't gone after those super mutants yet, or good news.
Those super mutants won't be bothering you again.
I guess you were the
Those
right
ones
person
won't.
for the job, huh? Thanks, friend. By the way, feel free to use our workshop. I'm glad to count you as a friend.
Cool. But you know what I'd like to use before that is any sort of weapon bench or something that you have. If you have one, please tell me you have one. I wasn't paying attention when I ran through the thing. I can't make benches. I don't have a high enough charisma. Your beds. I think they produce too much food for their own good. No, it doesn't look like there's any... Yeah, I know I'm over encumbered. Oh well, I've got more of that. If it's going to stack with the other drugs, then take some booze. Gotta look around, see if they've got a weapon bench.
With those super mutants gone, start over.
Up in here? No, of course not. Why would you? Things I can't scrap. Bugger.
If you need something, you should talk to my dad.
I need a weapon bench. I'm gonna have to hop over to the Adam Cat's garage. Because they probably have one. Can I make some defenses just so that they don't get all thingied? Oh, and it's doing this thing again of I can't make it because I don't have quite enough to make more than one. Either that or they change the requirements and that's what the problem is. Alright, Adam Cats. Please tell me you have a weapon bench. Wait, am I hungry? Yes, I am, peckish. Don't know when that happened because other things happened. Just need to be able to scrap some stuff. Actually, speaking of scrapping stuff, can you build at the Adam Cat's garage, or do they just become friends and let you hang around? Okay. An armor bench. There's a weapon bench. There we go. It's helped somewhat. Assassin's combat armor left arm. That's just a regular combat armor arm, isn't it? Probably trade with a couple of people.
We could use a few more suits around here.
Hey there.
You want to spiff up your power armor? You've come to the right place. The Atom Cats have the most far-out mods this side of the apocalypse.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
So, I'm going to get rid of grenades, too much of a liability. I don't know about more damage against robots, although considering that they won't take radiation damage, hanging on to that might be worthwhile. It's probably better than some of the other radium rifles I've picked up. And get rid of that. Get rid of that. Yeah, get rid of that. .38 rounds, 10 mils, 5.56. Alright. Geez, they sell T60 directly. How does that work? Damn. Well, there's not really a lot of point. But still, I got rid of some stuff. I could scrap all of that. Yes, I'm back under the weight limit. Yeah, I could pinch some of this stuff and go and scrap it and then...
Gunners from Quincy are always coming in here trying to get their bits on our suits. I keep trying to tell Zeke, we just need to go in there and take them all out. Bunch of knuckleheads.
Yes, it sounds like fun, doesn't it? Back over the weight limit again. All it takes is picking some stuff up. Just get some more things to scrap so that I can have some more steel and things like that, but I'll have to investigate what I can do over at Warwick Homestead to prevent it from being attacked. If I don't have... If I don't have like a lot of circuitry and stuff, I can't make a whole bunch of turrets, and that's my usual go-to method for defending settlements. I might have to ditch some of the food that they grow to prevent them from adding more. Yeah. Carrying too much, I know. Is that all of the gunner corpses? Possibly. It's most of them. Right, so either they don't have a workshop for you to be able to build stuff, or you can't access it until you've done more stuff for them. I wouldn't be surprised if you just can't access it until later, but I would find it a bit odd if they don't actually have a workbench that you can... a workshop thing. That would be... Well, actually that would be okay, because that would be more like what I said I wanted out of this game, more sort of pre-built settlements that you can't really have to... You don't have to be the one doing all the work. Now to scrap all of this combat armor. It gives me 1 piece of steel and it weighs 2, but a piece of steel weighs like 0.1 or maybe 0.2. It's weird the way the scrap stuff works, and it's the... Yeah. No, I keep forgetting that it's... Tab to back out. Yeah, there we go. That's much better. Yeah, the fact that you've got things that weigh significantly more than the components that they give you. Right, this way. Ah, shit, why did I do that? Why is it not showing my health and the radiation damage on my health? Has it already gone and fucked up again? Am I going to stop getting the notifications? No, I was just getting the notifications, so... Probably hasn't. The thing holding me back from crafting turrets is circuitry. So no defense, there's only 3 water for 6 people, so I don't have to worry about them using too much water. But there's far more... There's far more food than they need. Why can't I scrap that forklift? I can't use it for anything. I'll leave silly stuff like that there, why not? I doubt most of that stuff has things I can use for crafting anyway. Right, so I'm going to need more water. That's okay.
Maybe I don't need as much sleep as I used to. Ever since things were bad, I feel like I can't take a break. I don't ever want to.
But they only need 6 food.
We won't. Things are better now, much better. Nearly everything we need. I have nightmares too sometimes. But if we don't get enough rest, the work will suffer.
You and the kids will never go.
You really have to change.
Why do I keep thinking there are going to be enemies here? I'm going to have to assign some people to defenses just to keep the defenses up. Because I can build plenty of towers and stuff. Can't build a lot of turrets though.
I'm almost done patching up the spare blanket, but I'm about to run out of thread.
I think I've got another spool tucked away in a drawer somewhere. I'll look for it tomorrow.
Okay.
So are they all assigned to food? I mean, is it... Yeah. I'll make more of those because I've got steel. Now, who looks like they've got good weapons or armor on them? Just the main guy. Right. Where'd he go? I didn't know cardboard was made out of asbestos. Ooh. Cement bag, huh? Cool. Ah, there we are. Assign him because he's got the most armored-looking clothing. To those. 6 defense. Now, if I get them down to 6 food and 6 water, I need 12 defense. But I could build more guard posts and assign somebody to those, and it wouldn't be as much of a deal anyway, because it would just be about making sure that the defenses are assigned. They don't need to actually be effective, just there. So let's put that on there as well, and let's assign somebody else to... Oh wait! I told you to command Bill Sutton. No. So slow. See, that's now 12 defense. 338. Why am I so weighed down? What's weighing me down now? Scrap. Probably scrap, actually, isn't it? It's probably junk stuff. Well, one thing I can do is fill up my empty bottles. Did I assign her to it? I was trying to assign Bill Sutton. Alright, still not enough, but it's reducing my carry weight a bit as well. I can build 2 of these. Awesome. Plenty of defenses. Maybe. I may not be building these in the right places to deal with actual attacking enemies, but as long as I sort this out, I shouldn't have to worry about this place getting attacked. And as I said, I'm going to have to adjust it so they're not producing too much food, because that just makes them a more attractive target. Let's just put a friendly turret there. They've only got 6 people, they only need 6 food. And they got more defense than they really need, so good. This is good. The whole point of this is to make sure I don't have to come back here and defend this fucking place. Oop, broken legs, because of course. Alright, let's just take some more buff tents. And a stim pack. And some more water. Okay, but I shouldn't have to come back here. Shouldn't have to. That's the main thing. I don't mind if I feel like there's a good reason, but I never want to feel like I have to go back to a place. It's the other thing I don't like about the settlement system, is thing of if you've failed to craft enough defenses or acknowledge the fact that if they produce more food than they need, it will store in the workshop and therefore count as part of the food resources. And if you've got the water purifiers that, I don't know, maybe not in survival, but definitely in the normal game, the water purifiers would produce stored water that also counts as part of the resources for the place. And all of that sucks, because it means that it treats the place as being a really attractive target, despite the fact that its production is maybe only slightly higher than it needs to be. Raiders, you say? Why? Here's the other one. Oh. Go on, scrap and get some leather and stuff. Often need leather for armor crafting, mods and stuff, because, I don't know, just because. Alright. As long as I avoid the place full of Mirelurks, I shouldn't run into enemies. Infection, you say, huh? I got infected as soon as I walked into the water? See, it's really annoying because if you use, say, Radaway, you end up, it suppresses your immune system, so, you know, you got to worry about that sort of thing, but you just get ill at the most random times. Don't know why I'm grabbing that. I seem to remember it being necessary for crafting something, but it's probably one of those herbal thingamajiggers that I have no idea if they even have any practical use. As I said, you just get sort of random infections. I mean, if part of it is also based on your endurance, it would make sense, you know. High endurance, you've got a good immune system or something like that. but it's hard to tell. And it can come from all over the place. I mean, obviously, I just ran into the water, so maybe it was because of that. Maybe it's because it's cold. I don't know, but temperature isn't something that you have to manage or they let you know about in this game. It is in the survival mod for Skyrim. They made temperature a significant thing because, you know, cold place and everything. Sure, let's eat roasted Milo meat. The whole Aqua Boy Girl perk thing doesn't... I mean, it makes you immune to radiation from water sources, but do they still treat it as the kind of thing that bothers you if there is a temperature thing to worry about? I mean, it's, yeah, late at night and I ran into some cold water. Immediately got an infection. That's not on any of the gauges that they give you. Not that they actually give you gauges, they just have randomly... That's probably not random, I suppose. It's just, it seems random because all of a sudden, oh, you're thirsty, oh, you're hungry. As silly as it may seem to have a hunger meter that you can see ticking down, I mean, having that be the mechanic is still just as silly. You know, not showing it to you is hiding the fact that real people can feel when they're getting hungry, and they don't suddenly have an onset of hunger and suddenly have weakened systems and lowered stats and all that sort of stuff, so it's already a silly system. Doesn't make it less silly because you don't show us the inner workings. So why not?
Cricket.
Better buy my big guns now, because you bet your ass your enemies will.
Yeah.
Let's see what you have.
Guns, guns, and more guns. Just for you.
No, I was going to hang on to that one, wasn't I? I'm just going to sell that. Probably nothing else in there that I want to sell. Certainly don't want spray and pray. It's got to be one of the worst guns in the game. Well, I mean, not that bad, but it's the submachine gun's not worth it. Oh, pardon me. I don't need armor pieces, do I? Unless I know for certain they are heavy combat armor that can replace my existing armor bits. I've got the heavy combat chest, right? It's the left arm that I don't have a heavy piece for. But once there's all those mods on them, you just never get to see the whether it's standard, sturdy, or heavy anymore. Don't know if I'm interested in chasing up 45s as much as I was before. I should probably start using my 308s. That means I have to go back to Sanctuary, which I haven't done in a while. What do I want to buy? Really, spike's a bit too heavy. Fusion cores are unnecessary. 5mm rounds, I've got a lot of those around as well. Let's buy some 50s. Yeah, why not? It really only becomes an issue once I'm no longer sneaking. Because with the sneak attacks I can do quite a lot of damage. So the 308s might not even be necessary. But I would have to go back to Sanctuary because I need a lot of ammo to make sure I don't run out. I don't have enough 308s on me. Besides, I could save the 45s for the radium rifles. See, I could change that from being automatic, but as criticals. Do I really want to hang on to that? So I just put that in there because I don't have an armor bench here. I do have, I've got a bunch of 308s in this one. I mean, it's less than the 45s that I've got. It is less than the 45s that I've got, so... 350 because of all the drugs I'm on. What am I putting away in there? Oh, I forgot I had Dirty Wastelanders. I could have been using them for strength. Then again, I don't get addicted to drugs because of my perks, but I do get addicted to alcohol on occasion. Oh, I've got enough water. Oh, I've got the Alguai ribs. They weigh 1, so I should be eating them. And the stingwing fillet. That's good for food. Ribeye steak's good for food, so... I'll put these eggs away. Don't need to be carrying those. Blood bug steak, yeah. I've got a bunch of food. That should be good for food. I don't know what, if anything, I want to do now. I might just end it, make it a really short stream, finishing off what I did last week. I don't know. I don't have a very good speech ability. I have low charisma, so I don't think I could do well to convince him to do his thing. As I've got, yeah, Great Mentats, they're the high charisma one. At some point I should go and do that, but anyway. Yeah, I can ignore Covenant. Sanctuary? Really? Oh, happiness. Fuck you. Vault 88, they can fuck off too. Well, they may not be very happy yet, but at least they're safe. Yeah, you know what? No, I'm gonna... I don't know what I feel like doing. I'm just gonna end it there. It's already been saved, so alright. Get around to maybe doing something better next week. Plan ahead, maybe. Figure out some ideas of what I want to do. Otherwise, I'll just go and stick this up on YouTube now. And see everybody next time.